what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to BDK Bucks. This is Kevin, and today I'm going to be making the follow-up video to my last unboxing that I did, which was the Sony Handycam HDR-CX405, which I have right here in front of us. Now, if you guys missed that video and want to check it out, the link is in the description below. I basically unboxed this camera and showed off all the cables it came with the battery, and I did have a case in there that I unboxed as well for the camera. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. Anyways, this is leading up to this video. If you guys saw that video, you know that I couldn't record or do any tests or anything because I didn't have the micro SD card, which needs to be a class 10, 50 megabits per second or above. Now, I bought one that was 45 and it didn't work, so I had to return it and wait for this whole package again. So I was bummed, but now that I have it, we could finally go on and move forward. So let me move this camera out of the way for now, and let's get straight to the unboxing. Now, I did buy pretty much an accessory bundle for my camera. As you guys know or don't know, I am going to be going to Japan in less than 2 weeks now, probably like a week and a half. But so I pretty much got a new camera and new everything. So I'm really excited to finally hook it all up and test it out. And hopefully, you know, it's really good. This camera does record at 1080p, 60 frames per second. So it's definitely high quality. But again, I need to do the test to make sure, you know, it definitely stands out and lives up to what it says it does. So first right here, we're going to be unboxing it's called the Godox LED light, LED video light. It's basically a 64 LED lamp for the camera, because I don't know how much light this is good with. I don't know. I haven't tested it out, so if I need it, I'll keep it. If I don't, then I'll just keep it anyway because it's a cool light. So we'll get to this in a second. Also, I did get an extra one of these because when I finally connected the first one, it was telling me that it only records for up to 2 hours and 40 minutes, which is alright, but I mean, I'm going to be in Japan. I don't want this thing to fill up and then me have to worry about like, oh, I can't record the rest of the day because I ran out. So I did get an extra one. So I mean, I'm just being cautious. I don't know if I'll need it, but I'm just being, you know, cautious. So I'll put this to the side. I also did get a L bracket that I definitely will need because this camera doesn't have the top thing to mount it on. So this is for this will hook up to any tripod or any Gorillapod or anything like that, and I'll show that in a little bit when I connect it to my Gorillapod that I got. So we'll put this down here as well. And also I did have to end up getting some AA batteries because this thing does not come with a charger. It does not come with it didn't even come with batteries as far as I know. When I was looking at the reviews and stuff, that's what it says on the description, that it doesn't come with batteries or a charger. It only uses up to 4 AA batteries. So which is why I got I guess we'll start with this. It's by Amazon. It's called Amazon Basics. It's basically their brand that they use. So instead of buying the Energizer ones, I went with them because, you know, I was buying everything off them already, so, you know, just might as well. It was all coming together. So how do I unbox this thing? Here, let me move all this stuff out of the way so you guys can see if you care. But let's see. I think that was it. There we go. So what is this? Okay, so this is the wall charger pretty much. I don't think anything else is in here. It's called the Amazon Basics. Here's where you could put in the AA batteries and it connects right to the wall, so they are rechargeable, which, I mean, if this didn't come with a charger, I basically bought one, you know, in a way. So this is to charge them on the wall, and I guess these are the batteries, I'm assuming 100%. So let me go ahead and open these ones, and let's see. I could have done it way nicer, but wow. Now it's too late. And here I guess is some warranty card. And here are the actual batteries. Pretty big packaging for just 4 batteries. There are AA batteries that go in here and plug right to the wall and they charge up. So I'm going to need these for this. So I'll just put this to the side for now. You know, just charger and rechargeable batteries. And here it is. Let's just go ahead and start with the Godox light. LED light. Let's see here. It just opens up. There's no stickers or nothing. And let's see here, let me pull this out and okay, so we get papers, which I'm assuming are the warranty cards and all that good stuff. And we do get like a little cleaning cloth for like the lens, I guess. So that's pretty cool. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's like a cleaning cloth. It's a pink cloth. And here is the QC pass. I think it's like the password. And warranty card, which, oh, I guess I should mention, I only paid $20 for this. So I don't know why I would need a warranty card for something so cheap. But it's really cool that they give you one just in case anything happens. And here's just the instructions, which I will go over. I basically know what's in here. So let's just go ahead and we get a silica gel that, you know, keeps the moisture away, so that's cool. Let's get this thing out. I wonder if those batteries come juiced up so I could, you know, try and show the light off. Anyway, it just comes in this plastic. And here it is, guys, the 64 Godox LED light. And as you can see here, it has the little adapter, so it could just pull into your camera if you have the adapter for this. And then this thing just turns down and locks on. And right here you will notice that it has three of those other things, so you could essentially put like another microphone, or it's actually meant to put more lights in here. That's how it shows it on the description online. You could attach up to 4 more lights and make it a big huge light. So that's cool that they have these adapters for that. And back here in the box it just shows the open and lock, which this is the cover. Behind this you put in the batteries. Back here is the power button, which is on and off. And right here is the little, you could adjust the light with this pretty much. It just goes up and down. And you could, it's the dimmer. There we go, that's the word. And down here you'll notice it does say DC 5 volt. You could actually buy an adapter, hook it up to here, and hook it up straight to that power outlet, so you don't need batteries at all. Which is pretty cool, but I mean, if you're on the go, that's worthless to you, which is why I got this. So let me go ahead and open it up for you. You just press the button left, and then this thing should pop right off just like that. You can see here, 4 AA batteries are needed. Let me open these up real quick to see if they juiced them up at all, and we'll check the light out. Let's see. Now I read that these are like they're like some high quality stuff, but I mean, they all say that to get your attention, so I don't know how long they'll really last. It says the output is 2,400 milliamps. Yeah, 2,400 milliamps, or MAH. I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for. So let's just get these out. Negative down. It would be embarrassing if I put them on backwards, right? Like that. And the last one, let's see if they did what. Let's see that. Okay, and let's see. So I'm not gonna put the cover on because I know where the buttons are. So let's see if that turns on. And it did. Sweet. So it does come pre-juiced, so I don't need to charge them right away, and it's helpful for the unboxing. And here's the little dimmer. You will notice it goes down. That's the lowest setting right now. I don't know how the camera is picking it up, if it's focusing or not, but that's the lowest dimmer. And that is the brightest one. And okay. That is super bright. That just blinded me. I'm seeing stars right now. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah. And you don't need to dim it down for it to turn off. You see it, that's the lowest it goes and it's still on. So you could actually have it the brightest and just turn it back off, on. You don't need to switch it up and down. So wow, this thing is super bright. Really cool for 20 bucks. I mean, I wish it did come with a, with a battery pack to charge it up, so I don't have to keep, I don't need to keep buying batteries anyway because I bought this, but I wish I didn't have to buy this separately. It would have been cool if it came with a charger and a power pack for it. But anyway, that's the unboxing for this thing. 64 LED light, Godox. Pretty cool, only 20 bucks. I say it's worth it. I'm going to test it out, see if I really need it. I haven't tested out the quality in the dark with that, so we'll check this out for sure in my preview that I'm going to do for this. Okay, what's next? Okay, we got the light, we got the SD card. Let's move on to the Gorillapod. Now, there's a story behind this. I did order one online through Amazon. I forgot what it was called. It was called iGadgets, sorry. It came and it was super cheap. It felt really cheap and I hated it so much. And you know what? I usually give second chances. You know, I'll email the guy and I'll be like, hey, this thing didn't work out so well. You want to send me a new one so I could give it another try? This time I didn't do that because I don't have time right now. Like I said, I'm gonna be leaving to Japan very soon, and I don't have time to be waiting. And you know, if it comes and it's still not good, I don't have time for that. So I actually picked this one up from Target. Amazon had it at 15 bucks, but my local Target had it, and they did price match it for me, and I did have a 10% off coupon, and I do use my Target Red card, so I saved 5% on that, so that's a total of 15% off. I only ended up paying like 13 bucks for this when it's normally $20 full price. So I'm really excited to try it out. You know, it looks promising, and it's down the street if I need to return it or anything. And it's called the XSories. XSories. I think it's like slang for accessories. I think. Anyway, let me show it to you guys. Here you can see it's basically a spider wrap. It can spider wrap on anything. You can hang it on a tree. It's not magnetic. I know there's magnetic ones in the bottom. This one isn't magnetic. But still, it could hook up to anything. You could tie it around anything. Or it could just be a tripod, you know? You could have it just still. And it says here, it does come with a GoPro adapter up here. When I take it out, you'll see. It doesn't come with a phone adapter, though. I don't see that in here. And that's basically it. I'm just showing how it spider wraps around everything. And it is called the Big Bendy Flexible Tripod. And it is by XSories. And I did get it at Target. So let's go ahead and open this up. And let's see here. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so yeah, right here. Oh, it's taped on. There it is. Let me put this plastic down here. This is the mount for the it is the mount for the GoPro. So you could just take this one off, which is the 1/4 for pretty much any camera. This one will go on my camera. It'll go on pretty much any camera, which it just screws on here. But you could take it off and put this one if you have a GoPro. Actually, I lied. This does have a thread right here that just goes on right here, like so. And then you just put your GoPro on here. I do have a GoPro, but I don't use it anymore. So this is worthless to me. I'll just put it on the side. Now this is what I'm excited about. So the cheap thing about the iGadgets one was this part right here. So I brought my camera out so you could see. When I try to hook this thing on here, it wouldn't tighten up no matter what. Let's see this one. Yes. Okay, it never gave it that tight. It just kept screwing and screwing and screwing. And you just moved it left once and the whole thing fell out. So it's like, this thing's gonna follow me and it's gonna break my camera. So this thing, I only gave it 2 twists and I can't even twist it anymore. So I'm super excited about it. I already know from doing that it's high quality and it works. This is a ball head, so you could, if you loosen it up, it should be able to move freely, like so. You know, if you have your camera and want to move it quick that way, it is ball head, 360. So that's another cool thing about it. So what you do here is once you put it on your camera, there's these 2 little locks on the side. You basically push them together, put your camera there, and it's all good. Wow. Alright, this thing is tight. So it is loose now because of the ball head. But if I tighten it up, it will be perfectly still. Just like that. And let's see. It's not really long because I didn't want it long. Right here I do have the Joby that my friend Avery let me borrow. This is actually his. Now this thing is massive. This thing is heavy. I don't want to carry this around the city all day. Like, that's not me, especially for this little video camera. Like, look at this. Like, let's take this out real quick. Like, come on. Like, this thing is tiny. It's perfect for this tiny camera, you know? Just like that. This thing is massive. Like, just look at this. Here, let me twist it on real quick. Oh. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Finally got it. Look at that. There's no point to this. So, he showed me this one. I asked him for recommendations. He told me I didn't need something like this because look at the size of my camera. This thing is just perfect. You know, all I need it for, I'm going to be pretty much vlogging. That's all I'm going to be using it for. So this is perfectly small, perfectly comfortable. This thing is comfortable. It is, I don't know what to call this. It's not rubber, but it's kind of like a spongy. I guess that's what I'll call it. It's a spongy grip. So there it is. This is the Joby. I think you said it was like around $50. So not for me. It is for him though, because he has a pretty nice rig. So I'll just put this back over here where we don't need it. And here's this one. And this could go on the table, you know. You could do anything you want with it. It's a spider wrap. You can mount it on anything. You can mount it on this thing and record. You could do whatever you want. So this is pretty cool. I'm excited. I already know it's high quality because this thing threaded on really well. Now the last thing I did get with my accessory bundle, oh, the batteries, I'll mention them real quick. I already unboxed them earlier because they came like 2 days after. So this is it. I got 2 extra batteries because I didn't want my batteries to run out and die. It did come with a charger, and it is a wall plug-in, so you could plug it into any outlet. It came with 2 batteries, and this has one, so I have 3 batteries total. Now I've been using, they charge it real quick. Actually, these 2 came in. I don't know how full they were, but when I plugged them in, they were orange, and like within like 30 minutes they were green. They were probably halfway filled, but I have to do an actual test to see how long they last. And the last thing for the unboxing is this thing. It's called the Camera Video L bracket mount that I do need because, like I said, my camera has no adapters to connect any microphone or anything like that. So let's just go ahead and use it. Open this up. This is pretty straightforward. You know, you use this. I'm going to use this to mount my light on if I need it. So let me go ahead and open this up. This comes in plastic, and it comes with the card. Tells you if it's broken or defective or whatever. The warranty card. All right, this thing is strong. Okay, this thing is not going to bend anytime soon. Not even the Hulk could bend this. Wow. Okay. This thing is really strong. It has a nice grip right here. So if I didn't have this this Gorillapod, this thing would be fine to hold. But I do have one, so I don't need to worry about it. So basically, it has a ring right here that connects to your camera right here. So basically, this thing connects to the camera. I'm not going to set it up right now because this is going to take a long time, but I will have a final one. It's going to show my complete everything with the lighting and all that stuff. So I'll basically just explain it. This thing connects to your camera. This thing connects to the Gorillapod or your tripod or whatever you're using. So if I were to connect it to this, sorry about that. If I were to connect it to this, it would go down here, like so. Then the camera would go on top here, like that. So on top here you have 3 extra locks that you could put your microphone, could put your camera light, could put whatever you want. These don't actually have a 1/4 thing coming up, but they do lock by the side right here. You could notice these side locks. This one actually does have a 1/4 that you could pretty much screw anything onto here. So this one actually does have that capability. So I could pretty much put it like right there, and it will lock on. Or I could put it on to the other ones because it also has that ability. So let me just put this one on real quick. As you can see right there, locked on fine. Doesn't drop, doesn't do anything. So there's the L bracket. Like I said, I'm going to show you a complete, you know, when this is completely set up and I have it connected to my Gorillapod and everything like that. But guys, that is pretty much my unboxing for this camera. I did do 2 separate ones because my camera came earlier, and then I had to return stuff and then wait for new stuff. But this is actually it. It's all complete. So I'm excited to do the test for you guys. I am going to be doing a video test in the dark, with the light, without the light. I'm going to be doing one in the daytime, and I'm going to be testing the microphone because that's also one thing that this doesn't have is an option for external microphone, which is a bummer because I mean, I have a lot of nice quality stuff now. It would have been cool to have a, you know, a nice quality microphone to it, but it is what it is. So there you go, guys. If you guys enjoyed the unboxing, please leave a like and please subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any questions about any of the stuff here or the camera, please go ahead and ask and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you guys very much and I'll see you later.